The eyes of the rugby world fall on the South American capital of Uruguay, and it's here at the Charrúa Stadium in Montevideo where Super Rugby Americas once again gets set to take center stage as the defending champions Peñarol get set to take on the visiting American Raptors. Quick check of the watch, and it will be American Raptors kicking us off, going from right to left across your screen, and we are underway from Montevideo, and it'll be the defending champions on the receiving end, and an early miscue for the Uruguayans, resulting in possession granted here to the North American side. We'll see what Raptors can come up with. Powerful drive from Will Crawford, one of those four changes for David Butcher. It skips out now for Facundo Pomponio. Big strong work from the tight head prop. Space and a confidence brewing right now. But this Peñarol side in hot pursuit defensively, very difficult to break down.
Peñarol might be in trouble here.
Primero hay un tackle alto hacia después y además un tackle de tiempo muy burdo. Muy burdo.
Well, trip to the sin bin here in the 13th minute.
Tackle de tiempo.
Referee Gonzalo Dalchaval, it's a dangerous tackle.
Coincido.
The ruling
Tackle
on
de
the
tiempo
field.
acá y después tackle alto allá.
Going to go against the big prop. Matteo Sanguinetti, the oldest and most experienced player on this team. So
the Raptors, another opportunity to pile on this pressure. If they can just keep it squeaky clean, it's looking good for them.
Lefebvre has looked lively as a substitute in the first two games, getting a chance to flourish in his starting role. That all-important scrum half number 9 shirt today he'll put in for American Raptors deep inside Peñarol territory. Still looking for the match's first try, a quarter of an hour in Montevideo at the Charrúa. This one will pop out to the right now, and here come American Raptors with a push forward here. And how about the resilience of Jacob Hidalgo? He's right there, going to power it through. That's the order of the day. Zach Hall, wearing number 12. Can he get it over the line is the question. They smell blood in the water. And that front row will be tested up and over the line, and they power it in. American Raptors behind Facundo Pomponio, able to get it through, and their first try of the evening.
Well done, Raptors, doing exactly what they needed to do. Nothing too fancy, keeping ball in hand, getting over that advantage line and beyond the defensive line, and that just put all the pressure on Peñarol. They were holding on for dear life on their try line. It was a matter of time before the big fellas flexed their muscles and got into the try zone. Great start from the Raptors.
And you can see his quality shining through. Quinn for the conversion from short distance, and American Raptors with the best start we've seen here in 2024.
Taking advantage of a Peñarol man in the sin bin. Gap opens up right to the side of the upright. Raptors pouncing on it.
Down a man. And they move that pile, they move it well. Power on that front row, evident for everyone to see for the Uruguayans.
Número 3. No, número 3. Facu. Se forma un mall, jugador va a taclear, muy burdo, pero con tarjeta amarilla.
Yellow card in the mall.
Si ellos juegan rápido con menos, y vos tenés más jugadores,
It's going to go against the try scorer, Facundo Pomponio.
Sí, por reglamento, ¿sí? Si tenés tiempo para ajustar y no ajustás, ahí sí.
Make the most of your numerical advantage, Christian. Just go and even up the numbers.
Collapsing a mall, cynical.
And I didn't mention this at the start of the game. This is another area that the Raptors need to be very attentive, and that's the driving mauls of all these South American teams for that matter. They struggled in their last two games against their opponents. Peñarol, no exception when it comes to the driving maul and how strong and how often they use it as a weapon, even with a man down.
Once again, well executed off that line out. Superbly put in by their talented number 2, Mishka, now able to move that scrum forward. They've got the power, churning and burning those legs all the way down to the 5-meter line. And ever so impressive. Once again, Peñarol finding it. Pass. Try score and a yellow card, a little bittersweet, but they're all the way down to the 5-meter line. And Peñarol looking to punch it in for the second time on the evening. And the power. But Raptors have had the answer more times than not. They'll look to punch it to the outside here. This is the big number 12, Juan Manuel Alonso, who gets it in and dots it down. No denying him. And the 22-year-old who featured for Uruguay at the most recent Rugby World Cup gets on the scoreboard here in the first half. Looking for a bit of that polish off the foot. And redemption, perhaps. Up and in, pretty routine. Flags are up, and Peñarol take a 5-point lead. Mistakes once again rearing their ugly head. Line out to Mal once again on the order. And a test of this front row. Do they have the power? Do they have the sheer resilience? But it's Peñarol bullying their way forward, digging deep and turning those legs. And once again, coming ever so close. Peñarol, not to be denied, continue to illuminate. And Zuccarino, cool as you like. It's off the foot here. Take another look, Mark.
That was interesting. He's pinged the Raptors player there for coming off his feet at the ruck and then smothering the ball. It looked to be as a result of a clean out or a lost counter ruck. Not much you could do about that.
It's pretty easy pickings for a player of Juan Andres Zuccarino's quality. The Uruguay international makes no mistake and further pads that halftime lead after a brilliant beginning. It's to know if it is a try or not. Well, be the judge.
Yeah, he hasn't. Well, that looks like a try to me. He got those hands free and over the top. Right, so
the question here, Mark, does he have control? Ruling on the field was try. Has to be incontrovertible. The TMO. Try for you, Mark?
Well, and it's a try for the referee. He's just called it, Christian. So, yeah, it might have been short, but obviously not. The referee was right there, and a well-deserved try.
Power and pace, all in one perfect package. The fullback getting involved, and they dump down, and they do it once again. Try number 5, and this time, make no mistake, Juan Manuel Rodriguez, 15-13 defeat a couple of weeks ago in Brazil in the rearview mirror, and the conversion is good for Amarillo, who really needed that. Tough old slog in Argentina. Getting out of the Uruguayan capital, good hand in there that time from the number 19, Sean Clark, the world's tallest winger at one point. It's 6'9".
Number 19.
Another one of those crossover athletes now, but it's Peñarol just moving that maul and moving it more convincingly as time progresses now. It's good skill there from Amarillo. They're coming ever so close to try number 6. Can they get it? They're utilizing the number 7 man who's trying to put himself about. Lucas Bianchi, who's had a pretty quiet night in the flanker role. Still Peñarol looking for more, hunting for more, getting close to that line and just trying to dot it down here. And Raptors really up against it. The signal from the referee as it does go down.
Captain, Rufus.
I'll have a word with Rufus
Captain.
McLean.
We get a sequence of many penalties. First, number 19 lifting legs in a mod. Then it's a cynical penalty by your player. He's clearly offside and getting the ball out.
So we had 2 penalties in here. So did they, but no yellow card.
Cynical, both of them.
Cynical is the call from the referee here, Mark.
No.
Yeah, when you especially have back-to-back cynical penalties, it's going to end in a yellow card.
Is it tackler?
He's talking about
He
Sean Clark, not long on the field.
1 minute.
You mentioned he got a good hand. They're contesting well at line-out time, the Raptors, but then as the ball came down and the drive ensued, no need to lift the leg, just trying to do what he can, Sean Clark.
Tackler not rolling.
To stop the momentum of the ball. He's pinged somebody else for a cynical tackle. He was offside. Not sure if it was Clark as well. We'll find out in a second who he actually sent into the sin bin. You have these little instances, these breaks in play to regroup, get together as a team and talk tactics. The coach can only do so much in the lead up, then it's up to the players to make the right decisions on the field.
One last piece of possession here from Peñarol.
Knock on.
Back on the call from the referee. And that will do it. This one is in the books. Match day 3 complete in Montevideo with what was a great showing to start, with Peñarol asserting their quality. The defending champions playing like champions in the end with a 30-point win. Mark Turbina, your final thoughts here as Peñarol pick up the bonus point along with the 4 points for